Hi, my name is Skylar Jones,
I'm Robert Allison.
And my name's Talia Pena.
and we'll be talking about arepas today. This is an overview of what we'll be talking about. So first of all, what are arepas? Arepas originated in Colombia, Panama, and Venezuela. It is said that it was invented by the indigenous tribe of both Colombia and Venezuela. It is about 3,000 years old, or that's what could be dated from the artifacts around that time period. Arepas can be filled with a lot of nutritional ingredients such as beef, vegetables, and chicken. It can be sweet or savory depending on how you prepare it. It can be a low cholesterol dish to fit anyone's needs, whether it is vegetarian or it can be protein filled for keto or meat lovers out there. The base ingredients are usually maize, water, butter, spices like the ones Robert will be mentioning later on, cheese, milk, and any desired filling. The ingredients are sourced from local farms and indigenous animals. Arepas' popularity spiked in the 1950s with Luis Caballero's invention of the pre-cooked arepa flour. The popularity sparked in America once this invention was carried over. Arepas can be so individualized, like I said earlier, and they could be sweet or sweet with sugar, cocoa, and berries or frosting added to them, or they could be savory by adding meats, veggies, and spices. They can be prepared any way you would like.
So the process of making a arepa is to first prep the filling in the dough. And as you can see in this video, picture, her son also helped us cut some veggies, and we also made meat as our fill-in. And you didn't need to keep a close eye on it because she had a really open kitchen layout. And then the second step would be to knead and shape the dough. We mixed in some cheese, and you'd start off by making it into as a ball and flatten it out. And then the third step would be to take the dough and pan fry it or use the griddle. And once the dough is finished, the fourth step would be to fill the arepa by making it a little pocket into it and filling it with the meat and cheese. And to visualize how this process was really personal and how involved it was to be in her kitchen, the next couple of videos kind of show that.
So cute. So, Yaya was born and raised in Colombia. She earned her associate's degree in early childhood development in Colombia, and later she is currently working on her bachelor's degree in early childhood development here in the United States. She moved to Farmville due to her husband's job and is currently working at the Andy Taylor Childhood Development Center here in Farmville. She brought over her Colombian influence to the dishes that she makes for her family daily. She cooks savory foods like arepas and sweet foods like flan. She loves to combine Colombian and American dishes into one. This creates a unity between the two places that she likes to call home.
Alrighty, so Yaya's food story continued. Let's talk about some of her cultural traditions she brought with her from Colombia. She told us multiple times that she still uses a mortar and pestle to grind up raw spices and garlic whenever she has the opportunity. She also uses traditional Colombian spices such as sazon goya and cumin. And she also has a savory food preference, kind of like Skylar was talking about with the arepas and many other savory foods that they brought with them. And then about how living in the US and Virginia has affected her cooking and taste. She says she's fallen in love with barbecue being in America. Hard to blame her there. She also loves potato salad. She's always talking about how she would use potato salad as a side dish. And she also said she loves steak seasoning, which I did not know was uniquely American, to be honest. I'm not going to lie to you.
So I enjoyed making this dish with my classmates and Yaya. It's a really easy and quick meal that can take about 30 minutes to prepare. It benefits the average college student because of its cost-effective ingredients and also its easy steps to follow. It's an easy way to expand your palate on Colombian foods, and hopefully this will influence further exploration on cultural foods. As I mentioned earlier, it comes in a variety of different ways and can cater to a wider audience. I hope that this would encourage others to recreate this meal or put their own spin on this beloved Colombian dish.
All right. My interpretation of the arepas we made is that they're really inexpensive to make and they're extremely versatile. I feel like this is a great option, especially for a wife who, is a mother of 3 children?
Yes, 3.
3 children, yeah. She's got 3 kids at home. Making these is inexpensive, versatile, and honestly, they make a lot out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the video. Listen to that sizzle.
So, yeah, it was really personal to be in a family home, and then it was interesting to be in a big family kitchen versus like what I'm used to in a tiny college apartment. And yeah, it's a really versatile and filling meal. It kind of reminded me, made me connect it with pancakes, because that's also something you make for typically a large crowd onto a griddle, and it's cheap. So yeah, it was really nice to cook with Yaya.
That it was.
Yes, it was a wonderful experience.